seen anything like that. No good. Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go into the end zone. He's going into the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles? Yes.
The Davey Max Sports Program, where we talk to sports and other stuff like sharks. It's Shark Week, guys. Did you know I'm missing a thumb? It happened in the summer of 1975. Here, look at my hand. Ah, that's weird. There's a thumb there. Maybe it's the other one. Shit, that's weird. Got both thumbs.
Oh my
Must have been
God.
thinking of something else. And here's your host, Mr. Eastside Dave McDonald. Everybody.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Roy Harder, the
Sorry, Dave.
special announcer for the Davey Max Sports Program. And,
I love that. I love that thumb bit, man. That was great.
Yeah, the introductions are getting worse and worse. And I'll
That
tell
was
you,
the best one yet. man.
also, Robert left you hanging to dry today. So
He sure did.
when the intros are especially bad and there's no music bed, I mean, they sound like absolute shite.
Oh yeah, man. I couldn't help that, David. That was out of my control.
No, that's your fault. Robert
Yeah.
dropped the music bed because he was there. Heard you talk about thumbs. You were just describing Jaws. That wasn't nothing happened to you in 1975. It happened to the Kittner boy. Okay, that was that was the Kittner boy that you were thinking of. Pippet and stuff like that.
Fair enough.
Now, Roy, I would love to talk to you longer, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I have a special, unbelievable special guest star that we have not talked to in a couple of months. And we were worried about him. So without any further ado, the living legend, a brand new sports talk show host and phenom, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Bobo Carlin.
Yep. Good to see you guys.
Bobo.
Good to see you guys, Dave and Roy.
It's great to see you, Bo. Bo,
All right, Bobo.
I am so excited. You and I have it all going on right now. Yankees, Mets, Yankees in first place in the AL East. Mets are in first place in the NL East. Okay, the Yankees are in place, first by like 12 and a half games, and your Mets are in place by a game and a half.
That's it. It's a highly contested division.
I know, it's just funny though, because now that I think about it, the Yankees have won 27 championships, in their franchise history. How many have the Mets won again?
2.
2.
Yeah, 2.
2 times what? 2 times 5? 2 times 6?
No, they won the World Series twice.
You trying to fucking start something with me now? Tip
No.
of the hat?
No, I'm
No?
just saying the last time they won the World Series, and then 4 year my mom had took, then 4 years old me to that series.
Oh, God bless you, Bo. Now, Bo, do you think the Mets are going to win the World Series this year? Yay or nay? You're on the button. We're going right into the sports talk because, well, let's say this. Bo is a sports talk show host. Plug your show. Promote your show. See,
Yeah.
hold on. The difference between me and all these other fucking assholes on literally every single podcast in the universe is they never promote their guests. Have you ever noticed that? These
Yeah, I
fucking
noticed
podcast hosts get every fucking guest under the sun, and they never actively promote them. See, here's how you broadcast. Bobo, talk to us about your new show.
I'm the co-host of Best Seat in the House podcast with my good friend Robert Kramer. Our shows are on every Thursday at usually somewhere around in the morning. We upload them
And where would I find this podcast?
our show's YouTube official YouTube account.
Oh, thank you.
Which is what? Best seat in the house?
Yeah. Best Seat in the House podcast.
Okay. Did you make those shirts? It was best seat in the house, SITH. And I said, you guys should be making Sith shirts from Star Wars. I gave you that idea 2 months ago when you were last on.
We're working on that. We also
working on it. I gave you that T-shirt 2 fucking months ago. Stone Cold Steve Austin went into Vince McMahon's office one day, said, "We should sell Austin 316 shirts." They turned around him the next day and they sold 5 million. He's a millionaire from the T-shirts. Come on, I gave you the Sith idea. I gave you the T-shirt.
They do cost a lot to order them, but we're working on that. We're working on it.
In Bo's defense,
you don't
Dave,
have to fucking order nothing. You go to Teespring, they do the shirts for you, and they take 50%. Sell the shirts at $25. You get $12.50. It's not a bad deal.
In Bo's defense, Dave, he imitated the wrong part of Vince McMahon. He thought you said to imitate other actions Vince McMahon was doing.
Bo,
that's why he asked you for
other
that
actions,
$12.5 million loan.
Bo, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If you fuck over your co-host Bob Kramer with fucking inappropriate behavior, where you're playing grab ass, trying to jerk Bob Kramer's dick off on best seat in the house. Listen, whoa. Robert's right. Now I know it's only a 2-man show, and you guys have no employees. So if you're going to be pulling a Vince McMahon, you're going to be pulling it on your own co-host. And all I'm saying is, if you make him give you a blowjob, and then you pay him $50, okay? I'm running. I will run to the law enforcement. Don't treat your co-host Bob Kramer like you call him Bob Kramer, because I think it's a better name than Robert Kramer.
I've always known him as Robert.
There's only one Robert. It's our Robert.
Yeah, I've also called him Kramer.
You don't have enough room in your life for 2 Roberts, is my point. From now on, call him Bob Kramer. It sounds better. It sounds like a news anchorman from 1975. For Christ's sake.
All right. I'll call him Bob Kramer.
Yeah, or even Bobby Kramer if you really want to get informal.
No, don't confuse him. He gets confused like that.
All right.
Bo, how are you though? The Mets are on fire. Will they win the World Series?
I have a feeling they're going to win it this year.
Okay, I have a feeling like you're dead fucking wrong. I have a feeling like the Yankees are going to win the World Series. I have a feeling like we're, 35 games over, 22 games over 500 or something like that? We have the best player in baseball in Aaron Judge, who has 37 home runs and is hitting 294. I have a feeling like we have a better starting pitching rotation and bullpen. I have a feeling like we're a far superior team to your New York metropolitan pussies. Comments?
You guys were facing a weak division all year.
A weak division. The only division where everyone is 500 or over. The only division in baseball where everyone is 500 or over. You must not know a lot about baseball to say something like that. The Baltimore Orioles are 500. The Red Sox are over 500. The Blue Jays and the Rays are over 500. And in fact, with the Blue Jays and the Rays, they're in contention for a wild card. It's arguable that the AL East is the best division, actually, in baseball. Is this the type of shit you try to pull on Bob Kramer, and then you try to have him suck you off, and you pay him $50 to keep his mouth shut? Listen, I ain't Bob Kramer. You can't suck me off and then pay me hush. Well, you can, but it's going to cost you a lot more than $50. I ain't some fucking low-rent mule, some fucking sex mule like fucking Bob Kramer is. I'm the Dave man. I'll fuck you, or you can fuck me. I don't care, but it's going to cost you $5,000 to $10,000 per session. I'm a high-class escort, you fucking sick son of a bitch. Treating me like I'm a fucking, dirty penny?
I would not do that.
Roy!
Yes, David.
I mean, the disrespect. I mean, I love Bo. I'm so excited to see him on the show today, but, he's coming at me.
He's coming at you're coming at him a little hot there.
Right?
A little hot. You should chill out a little bit.
All right, look. I feel like Roy has my back for a change. I feel like you're coming after me. So I want to do a trivia contest. Okay? And this trivia contest it's going to be about baseball, but it's going to have, listen to me and listen closely, nothing to do with your choking dog Mets.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
It's a Yankee trivia contest.
Okay.
You see? Yankees.
Okay.
That's the team that's going to win the World Series this year. So let's have a trivia contest on them.
So me versus Bobo.
You got that right, Roy Harder.
Are you sure about this, David?
I am dead sure because you told me you were studying your Yankeeographies on the Yes Network, that you've somehow gotten into Yankee baseball, and every time there's a Yankees classic on Yes or a Yankeeography or this or that, Roy Harder's watching, and you said you've been watching all kinds of Yankee baseball lately.
That's right. And I've been reading the bylines, so I'm starting to get familiar with the players and their associated numbers as well.
Exactly.
And positions too. And positions. I've been researching the positions.
Researching, yes.
Who
and
plays
you've
what?
been doing a lot of and you've been doing a lot of investigative work in a historical capacity. You've been going to Wikipedia looking up different Yankee legends.
Yes, I have.
Yes,
and,
you have.
and committing it all to memory as well.
Yeah. Bo, what have you been doing for this Yankee trivia contest? What kind of research have you been doing? What legwork have you been doing?
I've been just going by what I already know, because I just got word of this trivia contest today.
Nothing.
They-
Robert, he's done nothing.
I think what he's trying to say is, Roy, he didn't have to prepare.
Oh, okay.
That's what you're saying? You're coming in hot, baby.
I think he's saying you needed to study, Roy. You
That's
better
what
hope
you're
you
saying,
studied.
baby? You're
Hey,
coming in fucking hot, baby.
Come on, Bobo. Let's bring it.
He said you look like the gay rejected brother of Duck Dynasty, Roy. You better study some baseball.
I will say this, Bo, the only thing that's getting you positive points today, give yourself 5 points for that razzle-dazzle Mets Hawaiian shirt you're wearing. I love it. I love
Seriously,
it. The only thing that's killing me about it is the fucking little Mets logos. But besides that, you look like a delicious cup of orange sherbet right now, and I love it. Now, here we go.
Okay,
Yankees
go.
Trivia contest, Roy versus Bo. Bo's done 0 training. Roy all of a sudden's done all kinds of Yes Network training, Wikipedia training, a lot of training.
Yeah. I am a little bit of a genius.
All right. Question number 1. Who wants it? I don't particularly care. Who wants it?
I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Bo, can you tell me what Don Mattingly's average was in 1986?
It was, I'm going to guess 320.
352. You gypped him out of 32 points.
I actually knew that, David.
I know you did. All right. Let's go to a different topic. Or next question. Bo, 0. Roy.
Yeah, this is my question now. So this is question number 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a
Okay.
little tricky here.
Oh,
Who was born in, what Yankee was born in Evansville, Indiana?
Evansville, Indiana. That would be, that's Randolph. Willie Randolph.
That's your final guess. Please look at, please think about that. That's your final guess?
Yeah, that's my final guess.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly was not born in. Come on.
Yes, he was. I
Okay.
hate both of you so much. God, I hate you sometimes, Roy. Are you trying to fuck me up on purpose? Because, like,
No, I said this is question number 2. Is that right, David? And you said, yeah, this is question number 2.
you're
So I
right.
went-
You're right. You're right. You're right. That's on me. That's on me. But it's really on you. I just said read them the fucking things in the goddamn fucking order.
All right.
It's
Well,
not so hard.
okay. The next question is going to who then?
Bobo.
Hey, Roy. I think
Yes,
you should
yes.
assume like it's 1A. Like your first question is always the first one. Does that make sense?
All he has to do is just do what I asked. Read them in order. It's so simple. Don't overthink stuff. Don't get all Roy Harder on your ass.
Well, all right. So let's
Well,
see.
I know, but we're trying to fucking cheat Bobo, because he's a fucking idiot. He hopefully isn't gonna, hear this shit. But I fucking gave you the goddamn answers. I said, write them like this. Boom, 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 boom. Read them in that order. I'll ask you a question, and then that's the goddamn answer. And for some reason, you skipped over Mattingly, so we can't even cheat properly on the Dating Max Sports program. We can't even fucking throw a game like the Chicago White Sox.
You said Mattingly in the first question. So I thought, oh, man, you must be reading the first question of Bobo.
No. How could I read a question that had Don Mattingly in the name and then Don Mattingly in the answer?
Well, that's why I clarified it with, are we going to question
Your
number
question
2?
was different, you son of a bitch. Will you just... Guys, I do so much work for this show. Please make my life easier.
All right. Unmute Bobo. Let's continue with
There's no point in me doing work almost.
Yeah.
Bo!
If we continue with question number 3.
No, you just read the fucking answers as given to you. Bo, who did fucking manage the Yankees in 1986?
In 1986, I believe that may have been I'm trying to think. I think Lou Piniella managed.
Yeah, Bo. And then guess what? Now I'm rooting for Bo to beat you. Because you literally had the answers provided for you and you can't cheat properly. Roy, what Yankee second baseman made the All-Star team in 1987?
Is it Willie Randolph?
Yes, it is. We're playing on the up and up here. It's tied up, Bo, 1-1. Bo, you're not always good with paying attention and hearing, right? So did you hear what Roy and I were just discussing?
No, I had my focus.
Basically, what I'm asking is, you don't have any issues with the, integrity of this competition. We're on the up and up. You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
Yeah, I agree.
You agree
I agree
that this competition's on the up and up.
Yeah, it's on the up and up.
Okay, whose next question is this?
It's going to be mine, David. We're going with question number 3.
Is that, didn't you just get Willie Randolph? Is anyone paying attention? Whose question is this?
It is Bo's question. He just asked Bo who was the manager, and then Roy got his right as well. Now it's back to Bo, Dave, for question number 3.
Oh, okay.
Roy, I need you to somehow get a CGI knife that you can stab me in the back with it every time we do a show. Bo, this question's for you. Yeah, that's what he does on a routinely basis. He even was bragging about, reading the email. I go, yeah, the email that takes me 8 hours throughout the course of the week to provide. And so you're bragging that you just simply read it.
No, I'm saying I read it very carefully. I asked all the questions I need to have answered.
All right. I love you.
Love you too.
Here's your next question. Or no, it's Bo's question. Bo,
all right.
I want you to think about this. Who wore number 3 for the Yankees?
Babe Ruth.
Oh, my God. Always up 2-1.
He deserves to be.
Roy.
David, he deserves it. I'm rooting for Bobo. Go ahead.
Who wore 31 for the Yankees?
31.
In 1988.
Dave, forget it.
Excuse me, Bo. This is Roy's question. Don't you start fucking around with me now either. I'll come right over to that house and burn it straight to the ground with you and those dumb little headphones. You look like Steve Bartman now, the kid who fucking fucked up the Chicago Cubs. He looks exactly like Steve Bartman. I mean, besides, Robert, you don't have to get it right away, but Google Steve Bartman Cubs and tell me that Bo is not a spitting image of Steve Bartman. The Cubs fan who was despised to this day by Chicago for fucking up the game against the Marlins, the foul ball. Bo, anyone tell you have an uncanny resemblance to Steve Bartman now that you have like the hat and the headphones?
Yeah, I kind of do look like him, aside from the fact that he was given a World Series ring in 2016.
I didn't know that, Bo.
Yeah, they gave him a World Series ring in 2016.
That's good. Listen to Bo bringing some awesome baseball trivia to I love that. Bo, give yourself 2 points. But by the way, Bo, that's something that will never happen to you with the Mets. They will never give you a ring. So don't even fantasize like one day Keith Hernandez is gonna, give you a ring and marry your mom, and then you and Keith Hernandez and your mom will have lots of there he is. Look at this. Tell me Steve Bartman. I mean, Roy, it's the same guy. No. Steve Bartman and Bo are the same person. There is no difference. You literally could do that and get away with it if it wasn't a still. That's amazing, Bo. Congratulations on the Steve Bartman look. Yeah.
And David, the answer to your question, I did not forget, it was David Winfield.
Excellent, Roy.
Thank
Winfield wore 31 in 1988 for the Yankees. Good job, Roy.
Yeah.
All right, this is tied 2-2.
That was a tough one, Roy. Good job.
Yeah. That's where me and David's. That's where my answers ran out. So from anything from here on in is wild card.
That's true. Bo, by the way, all these trivia questions come from here. How awesome is that?
That's pretty awesome, Dave.
How talented am I?
You're extremely talented, Dave.
Could I be maybe like a third mic on the Best Seat in the House podcast? I'll just come in, every once in a while, half drunk and contribute to your sports conversations.
Door is always open, Dave.
All I need is $5,000 a week, Daddy.
All right, I'll run that through Robert.
All right, talk to Bob Kramer for me, will you? Now listen, Bo. Next question.
All right, I'll run that through Robert.
Lou Gehrig had what disease?
He died of what's also known as ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig disease.
That's what I was looking for. And I will say this. Very, very evil moment just happened where Roy Harder laughed out loud about the Lou Gehrig dying of a disease. That's something that's going to make a lot of people. I hope people rewind and replay Roy's laughter at that trivia question.
I just laughed because I felt that was almost cheating on your behalf, David, because that was such an easy one. I feel like I'm going to get shafted with a very difficult one now.
I was looking for ALS, to be honest. I didn't. I should have said the technical name. Bo got it.
Yeah, you should have said
Bo
the
got
Latin
it.
name. Yeah.
3-2.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. 3-3. 3-3.
Yeah.
Next one.
Go ahead.
Roy, who is known as the Yankee Clipper?
I believe that's Joe DiMaggio, Dave.
Do you have a computer in front of you? Because that's where our answers ran out.
I do have a computer in front of me, but I don't have enough time to actually. Can you give me a second while I verify my? I thought that was the.
No, that's the answer. Unbelievable, Bo. Did you think he was going to get that?
I had my odds at it was 50-40 that he was going to get it.
Yeah, what kind of odds are that? Thank God you're not a Vegas bookmaker. 50-40, I've never heard of such a thing. It's 5-4, you fucking freak. You cut the zeros off. That's why you can't ever make a goddamn book in the AC or Vegas. Meanwhile, fucking Ace Rothstein over here, I know how to make out all the fucking gambling. All right, 50-40.
I'm just gonna close my Google window.
There's no
here.
such odds as 50-40. All right. Bo.
He can count to 21 though, real well, Dave.
Bo, final question. If you get this, you're in control. But as of right now, it's tied 4-4 in a shocking development. Because I will be honest, I provided Roy the answers. That was my mistake. I should have let him get shellacked by you, Bo.
It would have been well deserved.
Bo, who hit the walk-off home run against the Boston Red Sox in 2003 in the American League Championship Series?
That was the current manager, Aaron Boone.
Boom! Aaron Boom! Get it, Bo?
Yep, I get it.
Aaron Boom goes the dynamite, Bo.
There's another T-shirt, David.
Thank you. All right, Roy.
Yeah.
But finally.
Go.
I'll try to give you an easy one. What Yankee wore number 2 in 1988?
Ooh,
pretty easy one here.
Is that it's Tolson, right? Wayne Tolson.
Yeah, Wayne Tolson. Very good. I'm sure Bo, you knew that one, right?
Yeah, of course I knew that one.
Okay, so that means tiebreaker.
Canadian fella. Yeah.
And this tiebreaker is simply call in.
Okay. Whoever shouts the loudest wins.
Let's do hands, actually.
Fair enough.
When I call the person, you say the answer first. Don't call out. Hands. What year did the Yankees win their first World Series? Roy Harder.
1939.
Incorrect, Bo.
1921.
Incorrect. Keep going. Bo.
1922.
Close, but no cigar. Roy.
1923.
1923.
Yes.
Roy Harder defeats Bobo in a sports trivia contest. And in my opinion, horrible foreshadowing for the Mets this year. The Mets team, the Mets fans. Because if Roy Harder comes in and he's able to beat you in a sports trivia contest, that to me cinches it. The Mets go nowhere, and the Yankees are going to the World Series and winning. Sorry, Bo. This is a sign, okay?
All right.
You all right?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
I know you're disappointed. I know you're disappointed. Why don't you say a few things to Roy?
And Rory, you just got luck. I just took a wild guess because I figured that first championship predated Yankee Stadium.
Okay.
My logic was that it predated World War I.
It came after World War One. World War One was 1914 to 1918.
This is all semantics. Not important.
It doesn't make sense. Okay. Now, listen. I got more stuff for you. Bo? Oh, you know what I thought of? I'm going to go on a little aside here. Okay, we're going to take a little sports break for a second.
All right.
Because I haven't done a bunch of inventions in a while, and I was smoking weed last night, and I came up with 3 inventions while smoking pot. Okay? And I think that these inventions are going to work. So I'm just going to pitch them to you guys. You guys can act like Mark Cuban or, the guys on the Shark Tank. Damon, the lady from QVC. Okay, Lori. All right, you guys are the Shark Tank guys.
I want to be Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah?
I'm going to be Mr. Wonderful.
All right, Roy's Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
That makes you Cuban, Bo.
Okay.
I mean, you're actually Jewish, not Cuban, but that makes you Mark Cuban, is what I should say.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about. I'm Mark Cuban, the billionaire.
Okay, now, number 1 is this. You have a smoothie, right? You have a milkshake, right? Or you have a smoothie. Everyone takes the blender, right? And then they pour it into the glass. They have their little smoothie, right? But what's the most delicious thing? It's when you have the blender and you take the last few sips. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's Davey Max blender cups. Davey Max blender cups. We sell you just the blender cup. We don't give you the machine. We're going to save billions on electrical parts. You're never going to have to plug it in. You, the customer, aren't going to have to worry about a fire hazard or nothing. You're going to get the blender cup. Davey Max blender cups. That's it. You just get the blender cup. There's no way you're going to be able to make a blend anything because we're not giving you the machine, the blades, nothing. Just the cup. But tell me, it's going to be delicious. What you should probably do is purchase a working blender, make your smoothie in that, and then pour your smoothie into the Davey Mac blender cup. And I think at that point, you're going to have a delicious drink. All right, I'm tossing them out to you motherfuckers. You like the idea? Can I get this on Shark Tank? Yay or nay?
I like the idea. I personally want to drink a smoothie out of that kind of cup myself.
Thank you. Everyone does. It always tastes better. It tastes colder, fresher. Roy?
I'm kind of in, Dave. What kind of capital are you looking for?
I just need $1,000 to get like a whole bunch of blender cups. I gotta mass merch a whole bunch of blender cups, and that's it.
I'll give you the 1,000 in perpetuity.
Woo! All right, number 2.
That's what Mr. Wonderful always says.
This, I don't know why people haven't thought of this, Bob. Roy. This shit I've been thinking about, honestly, since 1983. Okay. There's such a thing as a spork. Spoon fork, right?
Of course, we all know them. We all remember them in elementary school.
Right.
It's what we ate.
Okay.
What we ate.
How come everything's about spork this and spork that and spork the other thing? I can't turn on the fucking television without hearing about sporks. Sporks are everywhere. Why not the fife?
All these sporks are lowering my property value.
Exactly. Easy. How come we don't have a fife? Well, now we do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Davey Mac fife. It's a fork and knife. Boom! Fork on one end, knife on the other. You don't have to have any more utensils than that. You can have one utensil in your cabinet that you have to wash for the rest of your life. The fork is on one side, the knife is on the other side. My only thing about it, because I've had lots of test experiments and lots of test runs, when after you cut the food with the knife side and you turn it with the fork side, make sure you're careful because the knife, a few times, it cut right into this vein right here, right into this artery. Because you're holding the fork this way and the blade is right on your wrist. And if it's held the wrong way, it might cut your wrist open. And then, you know, the loss of blood probably will result in death. But you got to be careful. Use it like a scalpel, you know. Really, this is for surgeons. And the more I'm thinking about it, you know, brain surgeons, people who are good with small instruments. But nevertheless, I think that's a big market. I think the brain surgeon market's at least 500 people in the United States of America. It's the Davey Mac fife. Yay or nay?
I like the idea, and we could charge people even more by selling a cover for it for the knife side.
There it is, Bowie. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Roy?
I'm going to pass on this one, Dave. I just think there's going to be way too many lawsuits about, you know, people putting their food in their mouth and chopping open their cheeks. I will say that again, it works. Yeah. It works. But you have to be really careful. The other day, I went into the ER. Both of my wrists were totally slit. They thought I was trying to make a suicide attempt. I said, no, I was just trying out the Davey Mac fife. You know.
Dave, could I audition to pilot that for you? Try it out. I've been looking for a good way out, but where my parents don't feel guilty.
No, because I think that this could result in an accident. That me and my people. Well, actually, if Roy Harder invests. Maybe I can just pin your death on him, Robert. So, you know what, Robert? Let me think about it. Finally, the rain blanket.
Oh, I already like this one. I'm already
got a nice tape. Davey Mac's rain blanket.
Yeah, I'm already here in dollars.
All right, now I'm gonna well, I'll describe it first. Some people have a rain hat. Stupid. It's stupid looking. Unless you're on the deadliest catch. You look like an idiot with one of those things. Okay? Some people do the raincoat. Duh. What am I, 6? I'm going in the kindergarten with a dumb yellow raincoat on? Come on. Okay, some people do the umbrella. What am I, the Penguin from Batman? Bo looks more like the Penguin from Batman than I do. You know, if somebody's going to play Oswald Cobblepot or Steve Bartman, it's going to be Bo. He's getting one of those two roles. Not the Dave Man. 6'2", twisted Irish steel, and handsomeness. I don't want to look like a fucking goofball with this dumb fucking. I'm holding an umbrella. You understand, Bo?
I understand.
It kind of. I feel like it makes you look like a small man, like you.
Exactly.
But Davey Mac's rain blanket. Who wears fucking capes and shit? Superheroes. Now hold on. Stretch. I'm getting the rain blanket. This one, I've actually done the prototype. Hold on. Stretch.
Oh, we got to stretch, Bobo. Me and you.
I can't wait to see what this looks like. Because I know for a fact there needs to be a good alternative to an umbrella. Especially when NFL stadiums do not allow umbrellas.
All right. Now, just to give you an example, this This thing won't be part of it. The top bar is not part of the rain blanket. Okay,
can I ask you a question?
Excuse me. But pretty much the idea is, see, like this, like a cape scenario. Again, don't worry about this bar, but just concentrate on the rain blanket.
Don't worry about the shower bar, is what you're saying.
I'm not the what bar, Roy? That's Roy.
It looks awfully similar to what I would consider to be a shower curtain.
Excuse me. That was a prototype handle. That was the rain blanket handle that you were seeing. Shower curtain. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a shower curtain bar is. Okay, I only bathe in streams. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking to me about. I'm just surprised that your friend of all these years, Eastside Dave McDonald, you're accusing of what I feel like is kind of a patent theft.
Oh, let's just say I don't have enough friends in those industries, the rain industry, the rain market. I'll throw this one over to you, Bobo.
All right, so Roy, that's a no on this one. You're out.
I'm gonna, Mr. Wonderful Roy is a no on this one, David. In perpetuity.
I'm very disappointed because I was looking at you to get some capital for the fucking Davey Mac rain blanket. Bo, what do you think of the Davey Mac shower curtain? I mean, rain blanket. Rain blanket, Bo. Rain blanket.
I got to say, one big issue when it comes to rain when you go to a football game is that the NFL doesn't allow umbrellas, but they do allow blankets. That is the perfect solution for
rain blanket. Look at this. I'm sitting here. See this? I'm sitting here. Oh, it's raining. I don't care. I got a rain blanket on. It's way more easier to adjust. Sometimes you want that. Sometimes you go up like that. Sometimes you go like here. It doesn't matter. And again, don't be alarmed by the prototype rain blanket handle, which that's what this thing is. Yeah. I'm just saying. Now, those are my 3 ideas for Shark Tank. That's been Davey Mac's inventions. Fuck you, America. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bo, we got to talk a little baseball for a second. Besides the Yankees and Mets. It's not all about the Yankees and Mets, Bo. There's other fucking teams in goddamn Major League Baseball. I want Bobo's opinions right now on Big Papi David Ortiz getting inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame yesterday. He was in Cooperstown. He's in the class of 2022. He got in first ballot, did the speech, did this, did that. Bobo, but there's something that should be noted. In 2003, as part of a Major League Baseball survey, they did testing of who was on PEDs. Okay? Now, the results were never supposed to get out. These were the same results that A-Rod was on that list. And so was David Ortiz, Big Papi. Again, it was never an official test. It was simply called a survey to get a gauge of how many guys were doing PEDs. But still, A-Rod was on that list in 2003, and everyone hates his fucking guts. David Ortiz is on that list in 2003, first ballot Hall of Famer. Bobo, you're on the button.
Well, I think they should. I think enough time has gone by that they should be let into the Hall of Fame. These guys hold records.
Everybody, like Clemens, Bonds, McGuire.
Yeah, they hold records. Plus, I gotta say that McGuire and Sosa represent an era. I mean, everybody who lived through that home run race, everybody was following it who watched baseball back then.
You're right. Roy,
one of the biggest sports stories of '98.
Oh, you're on top of it today. I'm not bullshitting.
It's pretty good. Well, you know where I stand on all this doping, David. I'm all for it. If it gets you ahead, then, go for it. If I could take a steroid that would make me a better co-host on a sports podcast, I would take it, David.
I would force them. Down your throat. You'd have so many needles in your head. You'd look like Pinhead from Hellraiser. There'd be 50, sports talk show host enhancement syringes in your skull. No, you're doing a great job, and you're a great co-host. Oh, sorry. That was my. No. Listen, I can't believe I'm actually about to agree with the both of you. I was ready to blast the both of you, believe it or not. I have come full circle on the steroid issue because it's simply annoying to me. Yeah. You can't have guys who there now has been legit scuttlebutt. Jeff Bagwell, your boy, Mike Piazza, and now David Ortiz. 3 guys who were strongly rumored to be doing PEDs back in the day. And Ortiz was on that list. Okay? And here's the thing. Look, it's got to be consistent. And you know what? It now really does feel like in the early 90s through the early 2000s, 70 to 80% of the league, and these are the numbers that Sports Illustrated brought up, that 70 to 80% of the league were on PEDs. And it does seem that way. So in other words, if Clemens and Piazza and Bonds, well, Piazza's in, but if Clemens, Bonds, we know that they were Hall of Famers. They were dominating other juice heads. If they're on the juice, but they're dominating other juice heads.
Yeah.
Put them in. I'm sick of this entire discussion at this point. Put them in. Put them all in. Seriously, put them all in. Put Bonds, put Clemens, put McGuire. Hell, put Sosa.
If you're gonna sacrifice your body, your testicles for the sake of the sport, you deserve to be in a Hall of Fame.
Agreed. And listen, there were Yankees and, well, I'll say guys who were retired who said something similar to what you said, Roy. And even though you were making a joke, I heard a guy say, listen, in the early 60s, when it was the first time, late 50s, early 60s was the first time that as a baseball player, you were now traveling across the country all over the place. Because before the Dodgers went from Brooklyn to LA, and the Giants went from New York to San Francisco, teams pretty much the most they traveled was like Chicago, right? Or St. Louis. Yeah. It was easy. Now guys are having to go back and forth. They're tired all the time. They said that's why in the late 50s, early 60s, greenies, what were called greenies, which really were just amphetamines that they would keep in a bowl in the locker room for the players. And guys would take them all the time. And they would ask these guys, well, what do you think about the steroids? And guys said, if I could take a pill to be a better baseball player, I'm taking the pill. This is what I do.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. I really do. Bo, I mean, have you ever had to rely on any substances, though, to do your job?
No, I haven't had to rely on anything except for mostly pain medicine after work. And maybe icy hot patches.
Bob Kramer, what's he fucking doing? Whipping your back, for Christ's sakes?
No. I'm talking about my primary job at UPS.
Oh, Jesus. I was going to say, what kind of... I know we're rough on Bo, but I thought apparently... But Kramer was apparently physically hurting this guy.
Kramer rides him like a little
I load a truck.
You load a truck for UPS. You do a great job. Now you'll never be a driver because you failed the driving test 17 times and you once crashed into a tree. I happen to know that for a fact. I know someone in the UPS department.
But it does take a toll on your body.
He didn't deny it at all. He did not deny any of the shit that I said.
But for real, it does take a toll on your body, the aches and pains. And
I believe you. That's why I don't want you lifting boxes. I wanted you to get a driver's license. But, you know, with the four eyes Steve Bartman look over there, you're never going to – you can't stop crashing. It's like bumper cars with you.
Of course, it's also should be noted that the drivers do have to lift the boxes.
Get a fucking assistant. Get Bob Kramer in there helping you.
You got any of those greenies lying around, Dave?
No, those have a Mickey Mantle's corpse has a few. You could probably snort Mickey because he probably took a good 10,000 of those things.
Those sound like a pretty good time. Maybe we get a bowl, we throw them over at Dave's house. The boys all just grab a couple.
All right, I got one other thing here, Bo, and this is also a game for you.
All right.
What'd you say?
I said, okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Bo, I love you so much, but there's actually someone here who wants to play a game with you. Okay. The game is going to be very simple. This person is going to read you a line. All right. And then they're going to say blank. All you got to do is fill in the blank.
Okay.
You're going to get, I think, 6 or 7 lines. If you get 5 points, we won't blow your house up. If you don't get 5 points, Robert has your house detonated and attached to this computer, and we're going to detonate you and your mom in your house. We're going to blow you up tonight.
Bet
for
you
real.
regret that ride home now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should have paid for gas or something.
Okay.
Okay, he says. It's called etiquette.
All
Robert,
right.
remember that one time I paid you $20?
I think it was 40, Dave.
40, Bo.
Okay.
I was convinced Robert wasn't going to say anything back to me. I thought. All right, hold on.
No, Dave,
Okay,
you remember on the day where everybody turned their back on you, intern Rob stayed on your side.
I am remembering this. This was particularly good for you. Now I love Roy so much that he could basically take like an axe and chop my arm off, and I can't maintain any sort of long-term or even 5 minutes after it happened anger at Roy. It's a problem I have, because he could actually probably do terrible, terrible things to me. And I'd be like, oh, Roy's the best. Bo doesn't have that. That's nice. All right. I'm going to bring the person in, Bo.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. I don't think we need any bed unless it works. I mean, unless it works. Unless it works. Will it work? Robert, will it work? If it doesn't work, then forget about it.
Yeah. I'd say let's forget about it.
Let's forget. Okay. Here he comes. Bo, say hi to your best friend. Hi, Bo! It's me, little Davey!
Hi, little Davey.
I love you so much, baby. I haven't seen you in 2 months. Well, I haven't seen you with clothing on in 2 months. What you don't know, Bo, is I put cameras in your bathroom. I've been watching your shit for the last 2 months or so. Is that fun, baby?
That's fun. That's a little bit crazy. You did that, but
Yeah,
I noticed there was some looked like there was some electrical fire in the toilet.
that's right. I make sure to watch every day. I make sure to watch you showering, bathtubing, and shitting.
That's something.
That explains why I had to call the fire department over a toilet that went on fire. You had electrical.
I don't know anything about the fire department.
Well, you did have electrical equipment there in the
Oh,
toilet.
that's a good point. Bo, I love you so much. You love me?
I love you, little Davey.
Yeah. Hey, Bo, here's what I would like to do to you, okay? Roy, this you can give a little sting or two.
All right, go for it, baby.
You know what I'm doing here, Bo?
Yeah, I know what you're doing. You're trying to blow me, little Davey.
No, I call that the Vince McMahon raise. I'm trying to get a Vince McMahon raise, baby. That's all I'm trying.
Okay.
Okay, now, baby, here's the game.
Okay.
I'm going to read a line from a song, a cappella.
Okay.
Then I'll say blank, and you got to fill in the blank, baby, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Best friends are always first class. Best friends smoke each other's.
Dicks.
Excuse me.
I think it was smoke each other's dicks.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, dicks doesn't even rhyme with class. What rhymes with class would be grass. each other's grass like pot. Did you say dicks?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's just go on to the next one, okay, baby?
Okay.
Best friends, like hands on a clock. Best friends, polish each other's.
Polish each other's cocks.
Cocks?
Well, hey, they was polish each other's cocks because I couldn't say cars because I don't own a car.
No, I mean, that's true. And it rhymes. But I'm just questioning your sanity today because you said dicks and you followed it up with cocks. The answer was docks, baby. Like a dock, like, you help your friend polish his dock,
Yeah, I get you.
Best friend, the best in the biz. Best friends, gargle each other's.
Let's see. Each other is mouthwash.
Again, you're not sure about the rhyming, are you?
Gargling each other.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna guess gargling each other's jizz.
Excuse me! Now I'm getting worried, Harvey Weinstein! The answer was fizz, like soda pop. Fizz!
Oh,
Fizz, like from soda!
oh, okay.
Okay, well, I mean, that's just turned very, very ugly. I feel like we're having a Matt Lauer situation, baby.
Okay.
All right, let's just do the next one.
Hey, little Davey, your shoulder. Did you dislocate it?
Oh, yeah, sometimes my shirt comes down. That's like my sexy, I'm a 1980s pop singer look, like Debbie Gibson. She always had the shoulder down like that. But you're right, Robert. I ain't no fucking hoe like Debbie Gibson.
Way more talented
Right,
than
Bo?
little Davey.
Bo, next one.
Okay.
Best friends. See a rocketed hockey puck. Best friends. Know when it's time to.
Time to let's say time to duck.
He got it! How many questions is there, Robert? He was supposed to get 5, I believe.
I believe that was 4, little Davey. You got one
No,
more.
but how many has he gotten right?
That would be 1, Dave. Little Davey.
Oh, fuck, you're dead. You are fucking dead. Robert, make sure you have the dynamite ready.
You got it, little Davey.
Okay.
Best friends. Don't judge or pick. Best friends may have a small.
Small. I'm gonna guess a prick.
What? No, like a tick.
Oh,
See, have you ever have a tick crawling on you? You were in the woods with your buddy. Did you just admit on the air that you have a small dick, baby?
no, I just figured something would rhyme with the
Well, I
thing.
think that's what Robert captured. He captured audio of you saying you have a small prick.
No, I think it's a.
If you don't mind a forward question, baby. How big is your penis? In inches, not centimeters, you cheating bastard.
I've never measured it.
Come on, don't lie. Stop stalling. Give us an estimate right now.
I think about 4.
4 inches hard?
4.5, yeah.
Okay. 4 inches erect. All right,
Yeah.
we're going to go to the next one. Final one.
All right.
Best friend. Hold on. Okay. Best friends. Drink a little wine. Best friends. right before we
Dine.
dine?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
That's right. See, he finally got. All right, so how many was there, Robert?
2. Get ready, Aurora.
Oh, my God. All right, Bobo, you should probably. You know what, Bo? I think it'd be a good idea if we just said goodbye to you and you just made sure your loved ones are safe because, honestly, you've got 3 minutes before your house explodes. So we're going to say goodnight to you for the evening, okay, baby? But listen, check out Best Seat in the House. Podcast. Okay?
Yep. I hear you, little Davey.
Okay, bye, Bo. Bye,
Bye.
baby.
Bye.
All right, well, that will do it. And T-Man has 60 seconds before Bo's house blows up. Bo, I do want to thank you for doing the show tonight. But again, you've got 45 seconds before your house explodes. So you might want to, take off your feet.
I just texted.
You have 30 seconds, Bo.
I just texted them run.
Okay. All right. You just texted him rather than going upstairs to his mom's bedroom. He just texted him.
I'm not at my house right now.
No, I know. I was trying everything so that you wouldn't, fuck that part of the bit up. I just, was trying everything, basically talk over you and stuff to make sure that you wouldn't absolutely destroy the theater of imagination.
Okay.
And you did, didn't you?
It's okay, Bo. I do it all the time.
Okay.
Listen, I'm taking my goddamn rain blanket and I'm getting the hell out of here. And in all seriousness, I have to thank the great Daniel Bobo Early. He was unbelievable tonight. He gave great sports knowledge. He was phenomenal in the trivia. Unbelievable.
Oh,
Way harder. A dominant performance. At one point, I thought you were trying to kill me. But you always respond. You always rebound. Roberto, thank you so much.
Love you, Dave. Always got your back, buddy.
All right, listen, we're back next Monday with a very, very good special guest. And Bobo, I got to thank you. And then I'm Davey Mack. Good night, everybody.